Hey everybody, so it's Ducky with Ducky's Quack. So, sorry, but I did forget my GoPro, but I did want to get y'all a video because I'm working on a lot of projects right now, so forgive me, but this one's not going to be super fantastic or anything like that. So at this point in time, you know, apologize, but we'll get you something cooler, I'm sure. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about was work related. Now, I know I don't say much about my job. Those of you that work with me know why. But after a little bit of looking in the law and the paperwork that I signed, the law states that, you know, your First Amendment, you have the right to free speech. Well, the free speech isn't exactly what everybody thinks. Plus, on top of that, we legally did sign a document stating that we will not talk about certain things with work. Now, I read that document a little bit over and realized that there are a lot of things I can talk about. I can talk about startek specifically. I cannot talk about the accounts that I work with and why. Now, I'm going to look a little more into that before I release a lot of that information. But one thing I wanted to get out of here is kind of the whole thing with startek. You know what I mean? Like, if you live over here, especially in the Valley, there's some really negative information about it. Now, I have some negative input as well, but I do have positive, so I'm going to give you both because we all know that I like to do that. So go ahead and stay tuned. Cool video. If not, then you're listening to me be a retard because it's funny. Yay! Okay, so we're back. I hope. But, so one thing with startek is, oh, side note real quick on the Renaissance stuff. And if you came to this channel due to the Renaissance Fair, thank you. Welcome to Ducky's Quack. Ducky Studios also almost up and running, very, very close. And soon we will start doing, you know, all the family pictures and stuff. I do have a few shoots that I'm doing like this week actually. And then as far as the videos, hopefully if everything goes right, Ducky Studio will actually be filming for money the Fantasy Fair. And if you don't know about that and you're in this area, go ahead and check that out. As far as startek is a call center, okay? Now, it's a call center located in Grand Junction, Colorado. If you're from here, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not from here, then it is actually our second biggest employer in Grand Junction. We have, one is the hospital, second is startek, which the college has a lot too, but they're even in third place versus startek. So that's pretty cool. Now, startek does require a GED or diploma to work there. Granted, I know several people there without GEDs or diplomas. I'm not going to mention names because the last thing I'm doing is getting them fired, especially when they're good agents. So, startek, if you're watching, sorry. You're going to have to do your own research and figure it out yourself. Past that point, startek, now they have a few different contracts. We do K-12, so that's cool. We do AT&T, and we do, I think, Experion as well. I work for AT&T. Now that's as far as you're going as far as that point. Now, AT&T is not a bad company to work for. I have my likes and dislikes with them. More dislikes than likes, but I'm not going to go into that because unfortunately that is part of the paperwork that I signed. I'm not about to get fired and I'm not about to get sued, so I'm sorry about that. I won't talk about that. But startek individually, right? So regardless of AT&T's policies and what goes on and why they have to do some of the things that they do, because I'm sure if you've heard bad. startek does offer some really cool things, like the site director, he offers harder incentives and stuff like that for the bonus and stuff. And the reason for it is because the more money you make, the more money he makes, and I get that. So on top of that, the better we do, the more likely we are to keep the AT&T contract. And regardless of whether people hate it or not, it's a job. It pays very well for our area, especially since, you know, like I said, those few people that don't have GEDs or diplomas. It's a constant work thing, so you don't have to worry about a layoff or anything like that. And it does pay $11 an hour, which is a big thing. But one of the things about working there, like, I was top collector, so I did collect the most money from people just calling in and paying their bill, right? So I actually got rewards, and I'll show you those now. And here's it. Here's all the stuff. So I have Star Wars puzzle, 100 pieces. Another Star Wars puzzle, which looks like a cool one for 300 pieces. We have the new Star Wars movie, which I'm pretty excited to see. Three bags of popcorn. And some melt beds. Of course, a popcorn bucket. Okay, so you saw those. Those were pretty cool. I'm really excited to watch that movie because I'm a super nerd. The cool thing is my supervisor, her name is Jess, but they give Jess that money for us to do better. Now, I was just doing my regular job, so it's just extra stuff I got. You know, I'm very happy with it. I think it's super freaking cool. As far as the rest, though, StarTek, they say they don't really work around schedules. I'm here to tell you that that is a lie. Like, they really do. They're gonna work around my college schedule. My supervisor likes me being on her team so much that, I mean, she's willing to keep me with a schedule that's way different from her team. So, I mean, and that makes it hard on her, because then she literally comes in on her day off to help us out. And a lot of soups there are like that, so that's pretty cool. As far as the call center aspect, yeah, you're on the phone, you deal with angry customers a lot, and a lot of them yell at you. I mean, that's just the way it is. But that doesn't matter where you're working as a call center. And it sucks. I get it. Get over it. We're adults, do your job. Like, it's not the funnest, but at the same point, what is? We're getting paid to work. It's one of the easiest jobs ever, though. I mean, we sit down all day, and like, I mean, especially in slower time, a lot of us bullshit. So, there you go. There's really not a whole lot of complaining you can do. Granted, every day I come home, I'm either A, pissed off at work, or B, I am just in a great mood like today because I'm off of work. You know, I'm not gonna say it's not like that, but you know what? It sure beats working and getting paid McDonald's wages, and it beats Walmart. That's for dang sure. However, if you work at Walmart, you should definitely check out AT&T because you get an extremely amazing discount if you work at Walmart. So I would go down to AT&T, and I mean, like, it's like 80% off your bill. That's way better than we get. So, you know, definitely go do that. Okay, as far as the rest of you, this video is getting kind of long, so real quick with the Renaissance Fair stuff. I will get those pictures uploaded soon. I've been going through them and checking them out and everything, and seeing which ones I really like, which ones I don't, which ones I'm gonna edit, and how I'm gonna edit them. But, oh, there's a cop. But the fact is, you know, like Haley says, I don't need to be so much of a perfectionist, but I mean, it's in my nature. Okay, so with that being said, they will be on very shortly on Ducky's Quack. Now, they will possibly be on the school's channel too, if you're from the school, so you can see it there. But my video probably won't be. There will be a link from the YouTube video to there, but you will still have to go to YouTube to watch it. That's because that's where the rest of my stuff is. It's that simple. However, I did this whole video and these whole photos for free for this school. It was all a donation for them. Hopefully for next year. If you missed this Renaissance Fair, I mean, it was pretty awesome. And a lot of these vendors, if you're a vendor, they did great. But the video is gonna be a while. I'm gonna make two different videos. One video is gonna be more of like a high school type video. It's gonna have some sort of music, you know, Renaissance-y, obviously. It's gonna have video clips and a lot of pictures done more up like a slideshow type video. The next video is going to be more towards the higher level video that I want to make. But the school, one lady from the school literally did kind of ask me if I would just do a video like a slideshow type thing, and Haley obviously asked that too because it's quicker and a lot easier for sure. So stay tuned for both those videos. That other video will be re-aired on this channel as well. next year for the Renaissance, because I want it to be bigger. I want to see a bunch of people there, and I want to see everybody loving it. It was a blast. It was awesome. We had tons of sexy women dressed up. We had tons of cool dudes dressed up. There was LARPing there. There was just all sorts of stuff. So, I mean, if Renaissance ain't your thing, I get it. However, obviously you don't know Renaissance because it's everybody's thing. So be there or be square. Next year, everybody. 2017 Renaissance.